Today is 25th of August and I've taken a trade. But first, let me show you the trade that I took on 23rd of August. I took a PE position at this point, 17,491, but market didn't give me a chance. And the big mistake that I made was I didn't exit it at my SL. I thought of carrying it for the next day. But since today's expiry, the market opened a bit up. I was forced to exit at 1 rupee, 1 point something. So I booked a loss of almost 1,200 or 1,300 rupees for a position that I carried for 2 days. So this was my entry and today's opening was my exit. So I'll just erase all those things. So Nifty was Nifty made a triple top, and on the downside also it was trying to make a trend line support. But my strategy was simple. This line here, 517, 513, I would have entered in a PE position once, if only Nifty crossed that. And 680 was another line, which I marked as my entry for a call. So today I took a C, out of the money C of 17,750, a call of 17,750 at almost 18 rupees. And I hope that market goes above 17,750 and it rallies towards 17,780 or something. I can get 100 points in the index. So this line is no longer valid to me now because Nifty opened gap up a little bit up, and so the triple top is not valid anymore now, and this my PE position line is also not valid. So this is my entry today on the first candle above 17,682, and Nifty tried to come down, but the volume with which the buyers are staying in the market, or the buyers are entering, the volume is also good. So I need to put a SL on my trade. So let me first delete my line here because it will be confusing. And actually I entered in the first candle with a high strike price. I entered a call of 17,750 at around 18, but it came to 14 or something. I could have, if I waited for 6-7 minutes, I could have entered in a call of 17,700 also. So let me first fix my SL. My SL would be the opening price of today, 668. This will be my SL. So I was telling that if I would have waited for like so if I waited for uh, if I waited for uh, if I waited for like 6-7 minutes, I'll show you. I entered at 18 rupees. I'm pretty sure I could have entered at 17,700 call. But anyways, so I had two strategies, one for P, one for C. So I executed a C trade, and I did enter in the expiry of today, which is very risky for me. So I'll mark 760 as my target. Not 760 but 780 as my target. Almost 100 points. So let's see. And the option chain shows that the call writers at 17,700 they have increased. It was 18,000 something, and now it has become 37,000 or something like that. So the mistake that I made today was not listening and hurrying up for the trade. See, this is my trade here. I entered at 1740 and now it's 24, and this is my closed position. So I entered at 26 and today I exited at 160, which I carried for 2 days, made a loss of 1,268. And this 17,750 call for today, it came to 14 rupees, but I entered at 17. See, I entered at 1740, there is 18 rupees. I could have saved 200 rupees more. And to show you a nifty call of 1700. Here it is, nifty call of 1700. You see, it came to 29. So almost 30. So I could have entered in Nifty 700 also, or maybe not. I don't have capital, I'm not sure. Let me check. 30. If I write here 30 and I get 1, no, it's not like that, but still. So this is my order for today, and the problem is that today is expiry, so premiums are decaying very fast. Even if market is in my direction, so let's see how much I can get. So I would not like to wait much longer today. Rather, I would like to book my profit earlier, because on 16,700 a lot of call writers are coming in. So I think today also market will be in a range, but I'm not sure. So let's see what happens. And being I need to work on my patience and discipline, that no matter what happens, I'll stick to my strategy, my setup. So I'll practice that. And today is the first day that I've tried a couple of minutes of mindfulness or breathing meditations. I don't expect to get results soon, but I know that I need to work on my psychology, my mindset. So that is what I am trying to do. So let's see what happens. Nifty is still not able to break 1750, which was my strike price for my CE. And basically, Nifty is traveling in a range. And I looked at the option chain. A lot of call writers have entered in 17700 C, 750, 800. The change in open interest is increasing rapidly from 17700 and upwards. Whereas the change in open interest is also increasing in the put side of 17700, 17650, 17600. So the writers are planning to keep Nifty range bound today. So let's see what happens. And the thing is that I'm losing my patience. I'm becoming confused, and the only thing that I can think of is that today's expiry, though my SL has not been hit, but every 5-minute candle that is every bullish candle of 5 minutes is hugely affecting my premium. My premium is decaying very fast, very rapidly, and actually I didn't had the capital to buy the C of next expiry, because all the losses that I made in this week and last week. So with market not taking any direction till now is making me anxious and making me lose my patience. Sometimes my brain is telling me to exit the trade, and sometimes it is telling me to sit in opposite direction, that is sit in a PE position. But I'll try to stick with discipline today and exit only when my SL gets hit. So I don't think Nifty can cross 17,720 or 740. Max to max it can go till 17,740. Because if it hits 17,750 and crosses 17,750, then all the call writers in 17,700 would be heavily affected, and there are almost 1 lakh call writer. Change in open interest is more than 1 lakh now, so maybe it will rally up tomorrow, I guess. But I'll stick with discipline. I'll try to stick with discipline. Even my brain is tricking me, but I'll try not to go give in to my emotions. So I'll just I'll stick with my discipline. This was the trade that I executed today, and my first trade was a CE. I entered here 17,682, and my SL got hit. I exited at 17,644. Then I took a second trade around 17,716, and similarly my SL got hit and I exited at 17,658. So two losses booked today, and this line 17,720 was my weekly resistance line, and Nifty just respected the resistance line and it fell pretty down. It almost came uh, from 1723 to it came till what is this point? 722, 622. Oh my god. Almost 150 point. Nifty fell almost 150 point. So this was my and I exited from my positions. So tomorrow I'll be a bit biased about the PE. This was a big mistake for me entering here 17,716. I should have opted for a PE position because this was the resistance of weekly chart, and as you can see trending resistance on the 19th Nifty came down, and on the 22nd Nifty just entered this or broke this support line, trending support or trending resistance. So this was a wrong trade for me, or wrong side. I should have entered in a P, and too many suggestions on my mind and too much discussions going with on friends are very harmful. So the C of 17,750, I entered it two times. These are not two lot, but one lot each, and a total loss of 1,140. Whereas the P that I was carrying, I made a loss in it also, 1268. So total 2,400 loss by 2,500, and this is my balance 245. I think it will break the already it has broken the previous yesterday's closing and opening, and it is going towards the low of yesterday, but I don't think it can hold till that, because I was thinking that market should be bearish, but on the 23rd and 24th the buyers somehow managed to keep the market up, so today it had to fall, but I was on the opposite side, opposite trade. I exited around 668, so 50 points I gave in the index, which was huge as today was expiry, but still if you see at the index it was not that bad. So that's it. The learning for today was I should avoid the discussion about Nifty and clear my head, because all this discussion with others and their opinion gets imprinted on me. So I'll try to discuss less. That's it.